everyone, welcome to Be Home and Commercial Designs podcast, a place where you can learn about anything and everything interior design. Today's podcast is How to Remodel a Space, Episode 1, Bedroom. Have you ever wanted to remodel a space in your apartment or house and just did not know where to start? Well, this is the podcast that will help you with how to get this done. So come along and let's get started. When I start a new remodel, the first thing I do is make a to-do list. The to-do list consists of materials I need to get rid of in a current space and the materials I need to get for a new current space. When I remodel my bedroom, I create a to-do list with the following steps. Number 1, I figure out what I want to do with the current furniture. Do I want to sell or donate them? Sometimes getting rid of old furniture is very hard and takes a lot of time and patience. Personally, in my own experience, I have struggled to get rid of old furniture. Sometimes places have way too much furniture or just look at the furniture and they're like, oh, this is really old, and unfortunately, nobody is going to want to take this as a donation or even want to purchase it as used furniture. So this one step I have at the top of my list, because when you're starting a remodel, you want to make sure that you get rid of all the big furniture pieces before bringing in new materials or start even painting, because sometimes it takes a long time to try to get rid of furniture, and if you don't have anywhere to store it, then you're going to have a problem. Step 2, I choose a design style. Choosing a design style is another important step. Honestly, I feel like all these steps are important, but choosing a design style is something you need to take pretty seriously, because redesigning a bedroom is not something you can do every other weekend, because it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of money to buy new materials and whatnot. So a few design styles that I have done in the past are a more chic traditional bedroom, a bohemian natural bedroom, and a minimalistic modern bedroom. All of these styles are really different and really set a different tone for what the person wants the space to be. Step 3, I choose a new paint color for the walls. Choosing a new paint color is also another important step that takes time and also a lot of consideration, because painting is not something you can also do every other day. It's something that takes a lot of time and patience as well. And a design tip I can give you for when you're choosing paint colors for the space is that if you have a small space, never paint all the walls the same color, unless it's like a neutral color like white or um, just neutral or brown, like a light brown or anything like that. Those are okay, but if you're going for like a blue or a pink or a green, then I would just paint one main wall a color. So if I was doing a bohemian design, personally, I would just paint one main wall like a neutral natural green color, and then I would keep all the other walls, oh, I'm so sorry, I would keep all the other walls a natural white color or anything that will keep the space open and welcoming. Step 4. This is when we go and we choose all the new furniture, the wall art, bedding, or any other decor materials. This step is probably one of my favorites, because this is when you really start bringing the space together and really getting a sense of what it's going to turn out to be. And a design tip I have for this step is to make sure that when you're choosing all these pieces of the new space, make sure that it will match your paint, your decor, and the design style all together, because sometimes you could be online shopping and see or say, oh my gosh, I really love this bed frame, and then you go and purchase it and it comes to your it gets delivered, you start building it, And then you realize you're like, oh wow, this is not a bohemian style bed frame that I thought um that would go along with the rest of my style of bedroom. But um and then you're in a pickle, because after building furniture, or even just having furniture delivered, it's a hassle to get it returned, and you just want to be mindful that you're keeping all your aspects of the materials in the same realm, in the same design style. Once I've completed all these to-do list items, I then start the remodel. First and foremost, I remove all the current and old furniture from the space. Then I lay down plastic or paper so I can begin to paint the walls. This I just want to touch on is yeah, when you start painting, you want to make sure that anything you have in the room, if you're keeping some furniture, make sure everything's covered, because you do not want to stain or get any paint on any of the existing furniture pieces or materials like carpet or your hardwood floors. Once the walls are finished and dried, I then move in all the new furniture and decor materials. This right here, the ending point, is definitely my most favorite part of this whole process, because this is finally when I start hanging wall art, when I start bringing in plants, when I start bringing in dressers, and I'm really just bringing the whole space together, and we get the final product. Remodeling a bedroom is a really fun thing to do, but it does take a lot of time. It takes money and patience, and you also just got to remember that when you're designing a space, you may want all these different things, but you also have to keep in mind that it's going to take a lot of time and research to figure out if this is going to fit inside your budget or your client's budget. Overall, designing a bedroom is a fun task, and I hope this podcast has helped with your future bedroom or any kind of space remodel. Thanks for listening, and I hope to catch you soon on my next podcast.